Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another AFK journey video. So Sinbad is finally here, but is he bad? Sorry guys, I just had to make that joke. But yeah, this is our newest A-level character for AFK journey, and I'm pretty excited about this one because our last A-level character, of course, who's now been added to the general pool, is honestly crazy good. I did put her on the wish list, did I? No, I have not. Okay, well, we definitely will have to, if we go to the A level, we 100% need to put Lenya there, because if we take a look at the tier list, okay, in this video we'll go over Sinbad, of course, but just drawing comparison to Lenya, who is S tier in everything, even S plus in the battle drill, they have been doing really well, even though they are not S level. So I'm personally very excited for Sinbad, and you can see he currently ranks S tier in the Dream Realm and S tier in the PvP aspect of things, so definitely worth it. So let's take a look at his skills and then go over if he is worth the resources. But again, I'm most likely, if I pull a copy or two, I most likely will be adding him to the epic recruitment and the wishlist pool, just so that you know, it's we save these tickets for crazy things like Lily May in the past.
I know. Let's go.
Alright, we'll let him finish his lines, and let's take a look at the ultimate. So it's got a passive component to it. Skills also, his skills also deal normal attack damage, and casting speed is affected by both attack speed and haste, so that's quite good. And now the active, he'll attack as many times as possible on the enemy over the next 3 seconds, dealing 100% and 15% ultimate power damage per hit, and after the successful attacks delivers one final strike that deals even more additional damage, and the level up just makes him do more. Okay, so this is quite nice. And taking a look at the Tracker's Instinct, so this is first passive, 6 seconds to battle. He vaults behind his allies and starts assessing his enemy's strength. Okay, marks the enemy dealing the most damage, and the one taking the most damage is a guard. Okay, so marks the tank and the enemy DPS. This is really cool in terms of mechanics. And these marks last for 30 seconds and then charges at the hitter, so at the DPS and then the guard. Okay, dealing damage to each target 4 times, and also reduce the hitter's attack by 45%, and the guard's damage increases the guard's damage taken, so makes the hitter take bonus damage and then makes the tank less tanky. This is super awesome. I think this is really cool because don't forget, every time you're doing these skill damage, you're also dealing normal attack damage. So this is quite a significant amount of damage coming out against enemy DPS, which may be quite squishy. And when a marked enemy is defeated, or when the marks expire, Sinbad assesses the enemy again and becomes unaffected during that time. The debuff are reduced to 20% when used against bosses, so still works against bosses, just less, you know, less effective. But this is quite nice. 30-second debuff, really debuffing the enemy. I can see him being super good in PvP for that sense, making the enemy's highest damage dealer, you know, basically hit like a wet noodle. Now the other skill, Dual Cut, is the second passive. Swings his double-headed blade twice and dealing damage per hit to his target. Fine, that's just another damage skill. And increase attack speed, that's the hero focus passive, which again boosts the casting speed as well, because attack speed will affect him because of the passive. Now the adaptive prowess, so Sinbad studies the fighting style of the hitter and the guard. So again, taking a look at the enemy main highest damage dealer and tank. If the hitter deals more normal damage, then you will debuff their attack speed. And if they deal more skill damage, then they will debuff the energy recovery. Wow, this is really stylish in terms of you will actually debuff the one that matters the most in terms of attack speed or the energy recovery speed based on the enemy's playstyle. And then for the guard, if they depend more on healing, then you reduce their vitality, so their overall HP. And if they rely more on damage mitigation, oh my god, they reduce the physical defense. This is so cool. This is honestly really cool. I can't wait to get more copies of him. I'll probably pull a few copies and then see how it goes, and then make more copies of him during PvP. This is honestly really interesting. And the last passive is that you deal more damage if the enemy is marked as a hitter or guard. Okay, so that is the enhanced force, right? Which is, yeah, honestly, the skill look really nice, and I do very much like this playstyle. So let's take a look at what Pride has to say for the review. So for PvP, this is where he shines 100%. Debuffs and burned by head deficit or bossing penalties. So you can reapply the buffs, and you can deal massive amounts of debuffs. That's really true. And then for Dream Realm, he's also super good. He gets the required attack speed and haste boosting, allowing him to be part of some of the best bossing teams. Okay. So this is quite nice. So you need to be a mythic +5 to start, and a supreme 15 is much better. Okay, so this is the ranking in Dream Realm for Skyclops, and Alone Gaze, he's a much better. So yeah, anti-carry heal, like we said, the debuff on the enemy quote-unquote hitter or the main DPS is quite strong. So let's take a look at whether or not we'll be pulling a few copies, because like I said, in the epic recruitment, we'll definitely put Lena here, and we need to change this up a bit as well, in my honest opinion. And then we'll also have to put Lena in the, not here, but in the wish list, because yeah, she's just that good. Anyhow, let's go over the rate up recruitment, and we will just do a couple pulls. Oh, it's gonna cost diamonds, because I used all of my tickets for Lily May, and she's 100% deserving of that Supreme Plus. Oh, we got 2. Okay, maybe we can get him. At least one of them will be him, right? If we can just one copy, we'll play around with him, and if it's that good, then we will think about getting more. Parisa for our first purple. No, we didn't. The 2 purples were not in. Okay, I'll throw in one more multi just for the fun of it. I don't want to go below 150k gems, and this is, hopefully it's it. Let's take a look. Acorn and more acorns, and let's, okay, all right, okay. Is this the Salazar banner? Anyhow, we'll stop here, wait for him to be added to the pool, and we'll see how we do. Again, I've got tons of resources saved up. I should be over 150k after completing something. And look how many tickets I have as well, right? I'm making a very big push to essentially look at what I'm hoping to achieve once the new characters have been released, and updating my roster. But anyhow, thank you so much guys for watching once again, and if you're gonna pull for Sinbad, let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to the next S level character for AFK Journey, and things are going quite well this season. I'm absolutely enjoying it, and hopefully you are as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.